SickNess.net. We got Seabo, the West Coast Mafia, nigga legend on the line. What up, bro?
Yeah, they know what time it is, man.
Man, what's up, man? You got that new Money to Burn album. Man, talk about that motherfucker and how long did it take you to record it?
Man, truthfully, you know what I mean? Shit, it took me 3 weeks, man. 3 to 4 weeks to record that album, dog. I went down to ATL and did that shit from the gate, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
okay.
Straight up.
What did you do different while recording the Money to Burn album than you did with Gas Chamber to the Casket Drive, you know?
I just use more mature beats, more mature music, and put my gangster, you know what I mean, presence down in a more mature way. You feel me?
Okay. Do you ever plan on doing some shit with like a major label, or you always gonna keep it underground?
Well, you know, shit. Right now, man, I mean, Cashville Records trying to, you know what I mean, snatch a nigga up. So you feel me?
Okay.
Ain't no telling, man. There's a lot of motherfuckers out there trying to holler at me, though.
Okay. So you fucking with Cashville now. What about the beef with 50? Is it over now that you fucking with Buck? Or
it's pretty much, you know what I mean? It's like no response, you know what I mean? This shit played out, man, you know what I mean? I say, if you got a problem, right?
Yeah.
I'll come and shoot your house up, you feel me? And, you know, I'm not going to keep coming to shoot your house up every day. Because eventually, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
so you don't have to, you know, if you don't come get at me, I'm like, okay, well, you know what I mean? I did what I did, man, you know what I mean? I let a nigga know who I am and where I'm coming from.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
So, now, you know what I mean? You know, and the real thing of that beef was motherfuckers coming to Cali overlooking these real street niggas. You feel me? I don't feel that a nigga can come here to the West Coast and try to put a seed in the ground without hollering at me. You know, I'm an unsigned, you know, boss type of nigga. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I've been holding my own for so long, running through these streets. You know, shit. How you gonna overstep me, nigga? You coming to the streets, and as far as, and I'm not talking about 50 Cent. I'm talking about in general.
Okay. So how do you? Yeah.
That's how I feel. I done put work out here, man. You know what I mean? I done put work out here from the rap to the claps. You feel me? And I don't know, just I want to be a gangster type shit, born and bred into that shit. You know, my blood run into that. You feel me? From the Black Panthers to the Black Gorillas to all that good shit. The Crips to the Bloods, you feel me? From my uncles and all that shit. You know, so I'm like rooted into the West Coast, man. And a lot of niggas that's over here right now, the Dre's, the Snoops, the Cubes, you know what I mean? A lot of niggas overlooking me. And it's like I'm supposed to sit back and just, you know what I mean? Fuck that. I got to attack sometimes. Let these niggas know I'm with the business. You can't come in the club and just walk by me and you supposed to be a boss and you don't acknowledge another street lord. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, so that's where I'm coming from, man. You know what I mean? But as far as the G under the West Coast Mafia beef, man, that shit is over with.
Okay.
We trying to get money, man.
Okay. So I'm gonna jump the tracks for a little while and ask you about this hyphy movement that's going on in do you support the hyphy movement? And
this. The hyphy movement, I'm not a part of that. For one, I'm too motherfucking old to be doing some shit that's real kiddish and childish, jumping on top of cars and all that crazy shit, you know what I mean? But I don't have nothing against them youngsters that's doing it. But if that's the, you know, that's their era. If that's what you want to do, if that's what you want to be noticed as, a wild, uncontrollable, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You feel me? That's you. You know, everybody got a part they want to play in life. But see, I'm not from there.
Okay.
That's some shit that was just born yesterday. You know what I mean? I'm already a part of something.
So what do you feel about the older cats, like some of the pioneer niggas, excuse me, and going with the hyphy movement, making her.
They're gonna wake up one day and look at themselves and feel real stupid. You know what I mean? Because niggas, that's some childish shit. That's generations. You know what I mean? They got generations of this shit. Hyphy movement is a new generation for the babies that's coming up right now. You feel me? And really, you know what I mean? It's like drugs and all that shit, man. I'm not trying to support no shit that's gonna tell my kids to take no drugs. Period. You feel me? I'm 34 years old. I got kids now, so you feel me? I'm on some. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All that popping pills, smoking powder, man. Come on, man. That shit played out, man. That shit come from way back, man, before the Panthers and shit, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's when it was cool to be a dope fiend.
Okay. So isn't it like kind of the same as gang banging and shit like that?
Nah, man. The hyphy movement and the gang banging is two different type of. You know what I mean? I'm saying the gang banging is a more. You gotta stay focused, dog. If you're a real gang banger and you live and you from the zone, nigga, you can't be running around doing no hyphy shit, nigga. Or going crazy and jumping on. And niggas will shoot your face off for that shit. You feel me? Nigga, we stay low, nigga. We looking. We gotta stay focused, man. You know what I mean? So niggas is coming to hit us, and niggas that we didn't hit, they trying to get back, and niggas that didn't hit us, we trying to get back.
Okay.
So that's a different zone. That's on the east. That's on the west side of the I-5. That's the Bay Area zone. Like, you feel me? The hyphy, you know what I mean? They can do that. They don't got no real big wars out there. They got drug wars, but we got day-to-day wars on red and blue. You feel me? Niggas see the red on the shoot the shit out your ass. Vice versa.
Okay.
So you know what I mean? That's just that's a whole different life for me. Hyphy and cripping and all that's what I'm doing.
Okay. And another question, if you don't mind me asking, like I know this is like a little off the subject, but like some of the fans, you know, want to know about your relationship with the late Fat Tone. Can you tell us anything about that?
Man, that was my man. That was my motherfucking baby. That was my partner. You know what I mean? Fat Tone was a real motherfucker. That was my partner. Me and that nigga done did dirt together. We done, you know what I mean? That was the nigga that I raised, straight up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Went to Kansas City, nigga, blessed nigga. You know what I mean? He was tight. I put him on, and I stayed fucking with him. You know what I mean? Now, as far as what him and Mac Dre did, or whatever happened, I don't know what the fuck happened. I was in the penitentiary at the time. But I know for one thing that Fat Tone had a love for Mac Dre. You know what I mean? Because I done been down there with niggas, you know what I mean, throwing concerts and all that shit. So I don't really understand how that shit happened. You know what I mean? Pretty much I feel that was a different identity or some shit, or I don't know. You know, it's so many different stories towards that shit right there. But shit, rest in peace to both of them, man. You know what I mean? I can't say nothing, man. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
wasn't Fat Tone with you when did you guys get shot at in Kansas City, or were you shot and he was shot?
Yeah. You know, I'm saying, you know, Fat Tone was out there doing his thing, man.
Okay.
He was a nigga trying to get his money the best way he knew how. And, you know, repercussions came back, you know what I mean? But it's like, you know, I done damn near lived out there. There's been several incidents like that we done had out there. Where, you know what I mean? It's vice versa.
Yeah.
That's just one that the news and all the police just, you know what I mean, where a nigga got hit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, you know, it's nothing, man. The street life, man, that niggas been bred in, man. You know, we rooted into that type of shit, man.
Okay. With so many albums that you got, Bo, you got like what? Literally like what? Over 15 albums?
Yeah, I got like
over 1 billion appearances. Do you ever plan on retiring or passing the torch to one of your little proteges or?
Hell yeah, my nigga, I got something in the making right now. I got them in the making right now, man. You know what I mean? That's what I've been talking about lately, really.
Okay.
You feel me? Because I'm at the point, you know, if I don't go and take it major, man, you know, I'm just going to go and, you know, just kick back and just, you know, put niggas together, man, and run my label. You feel me?
Okay. What's up with Huss from from the mob figures. What's going on with him?
You know, he doing his little time right now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He'll be back.
Okay.
He'll be back. You know, he got to knock some calendars down. You know what I mean? Real boss shit. You know what I mean? And go with the game, baby.
Okay, that's the business, man. That's the interview right there, man. Sickness.net, man. We done had Sibo, one of the West Coast legends.
Every last one of you motherfuckers on Sickness.net better go get that motherfucking money to burn.
Right.
Off rip, cause it's out. Nemo, my nigga, you know it's Sickness.net all motherfucking day, man. You know what I mean? West Coast Mafia doing it live on this motherfucker, man. Your boy Big Sibo, man. Money to burn, cop that.